Good morning, dear children. How are you? I hope you are all very fine. So, what have we discussed in the last class? We were discussing a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Talk, isn't it? So, we were discussing about the chapter Talk. And what happened in the chapter? What was the thing that was happening in the story? There was a countryman in the city of Agra. He was digging yam from his place, and the yam started to speak to him. So something odd happened. So something unusual things happened. Okay, is that clear for you? Do you remember that? Okay, something unusual happened. His plants, his trees, everything, the non-living things, all non-living things started to speak to him. So he was afraid. So first his yam asked him not to dig the yam. Then what happened? The yam asked to leave him alone. Then the dog spoke to him. Then the palm branch spoke to him. Then the stone spoke to him. So he was afraid and he ran. He ran away from the place. On the way he was running, he saw a fisherman with a fish trap. And he explained everything to the fisherman. Then the fisherman was surprised to hear this. Then they were talking. In between their talk, the fish trap also began to speak. The fish trap in the hands of the fisherman started speaking. So the fisherman also got afraid. So he also ran with the farmer. They two were running, and on the way they saw a weaver. Who is a weaver? A weaver is one who weaves the clothes is called a weaver. So they saw a weaver and they explained everything to the weaver. Weaver was not surprised. Weaver was saying that that's nothing to get excited about. That's a silly thing. So we have said this much in the last class. So we will continue with it. Is that clear for you? Okay. Oh yes, it is. His bundle of clothes said, "If it happened to you, you would run too." Wow, the weaver shouted. He threw his bundle on the trail and started running with the other men. So, his bundle of clothes said, "Oh yes, it is. And if it happened to you, you would run too." So, bundle of clothes were saying, yes, the things they are saying has happened. The farmer and the fisherman is saying a whole lot of things. And all these things happened. Who is saying this? Now, the bundle of clothes. The bundle of clothes in the hands of the weaver. The weaver was coming with a bundle of clothes. The bundle of clothes started speaking. Yes, all these things. The people, they're saying the farmer and the fisherman is saying about a whole lot of things. And all these happened. Who said this? The bundle of clothes said that all these things is reality thing happened. They came panting to the ford in the river and found a man bathing. "Are you chasing a gazelle?" he asked them. So they came panting to the ford. They came panting. What do you mean by pant? Pant means out of breath. They couldn't control their breath. They was out of breath. They were panting. So they came panting. They were panting and they came to the ford of the river, near the bank of the river. They came to the bank of the river and found a man bathing. So a man was taking a bath. He was bathing in the river. So the man asked, "Are you chasing a gazelle?" he asked them. So a gazelle is an animal, a kind of deer. So it will run fast. So this man was asking, "Why are you running so fast? Are you chasing a gazelle? Are you running behind a gazelle?" The first man said breathlessly, "My yam talked to me and it said, 'Leave me alone.' And my dog said, 'Listen to what your yam says.' And when I cut myself a branch, the tree said, 'Put that branch down.' And the branch said, 'Put me down softly.' And the stone said, 'Take that thing off me.'" So, a farmer was explaining the things. The farmer said, "First my yam said, 'Leave me alone.' Then my dog said, 'Listen to yam.' Then when I cut a branch, the branch said, 'Put the branch down.' And then the stone said, 'Take that thing off me.' So, these all things talk to me. These all things spoke to me. Then the fisherman said, and the fisherman panted, and my trap said, did he take it off the stone? So the farmer said his experience, his story. Then the fisherman said, my fish trap also talked to me. The weaver wheezed and my bundle of clothes said, you would run too. So the weaver also said, weaver was wheezing. So wheeze means difficulty in breathing. Weaver was wheezing. He wheezed and said, and my bundle of clothes said, you would run too. So all these things happened. The farmer's things all spoke to him. The fisherman's fish trap spoke to him. And my bundle of clothes spoke to me. It asked me to run. Is that why you are running? The man in the river asked. So the man in the river asked, is that the reason that you are running? Why are you running? That is the reason. Okay. Well, wouldn't you run if you were in their position? The river said. So the man who was taking bath in the river was not afraid. He was not afraid. He just see it as a joke. So the river asked him, well, wouldn't you run if you were in their position? The river asked him, well, wouldn't you run if you were in their position? If you were in the farmer's position, or in the fisherman's position, or in the weaver's position, you will run. You will also run. If a fish trap spoke to you, if the stone spoke to you, if all these things happen to you, you will also run. The river said. The man jumped out of the water and began to run with the others. They ran down the main street of the village to the house of the chief. The chief's servant brought his stool out and he came and sat on it to listen to their complaints. So, when the river spoke, this man also became afraid. This man get frightened and he started running. He started running along with the fisherman, the farmer and the weaver. So, these four people are running now. The farmer is running. Along with the farmer, the fisherman is running. Along with them, the weaver is running. And along with those three, the man who took bath in the river also is running. The men began to recite their troubles. So then these people ran and they went to see the chief's house, the chief of the village chief. So they went to the village chief's house, chief of the village's house. So the chief's servant brought his stool out. So the chief's servant brought the stool out and he came and sat on it to listen to their complaints. So the village chief came and sat on the stool to listen to their complaints. The men began to recite their troubles. The people started telling their stories, their troubles, their problems. I went out to my garden to dig yams, the farmer said, waving his arms. Then everything began to talk. My yam said, leave me alone. My dog said, listen to what your yam says. The tree said, put the branch down. The branch said, put me down softly. And the stone said, take the thing off me. So, to the village chief, our farmer started explaining the things. So, our farmer was explaining the things that happened to him to the village chief. The farmer said, my yam talked to me, my stone talked to me, my branch talked to me, everything talked to me. And my fish trap said, well, did he take it off the stone? So, the fisherman said to the chief that my fish trap also talked to me. And my clothes said, you would run too, the weaver said. So the weaver said that my clothes also talked to me. So the farmer explained everything to the village chief. The fisherman explained his thing to the village chief. Then the weaver also explained the thing. And the river said the same. The bather said hoarsely, his eyes bulging. So the river said the same. Who said that? The man who was taking bath in the river told the village chief that the river also spoke to me. When he was saying, he said hoarsely. Hoarsely means in a dry voice. He was coughing and his voice became dry because he is afraid. So his voice became dry. In a hoarse voice, he said, the river also talked to me. The chief listened to them patiently, but he couldn't refrain from scowling. So the chief was listening to them patiently. Chief listened to them in a cool way, but he couldn't refrain from scowling. He couldn't refrain from scowling because he became very angry. He is thinking that they are speaking silly things. How can a tree speak? How can a dog speak? How can a stone speak? So our village chief is thinking that these people are speaking absurd things. These people are talking silly things. So he became very angry. He cannot control his anger. The chief couldn't control his anger. He was scowling. Scowl means frowning in an angry way. So now this is really a wild story, he said at last. You would better all go back to your work before I punish you for disturbing the peace. So the village chief said, now this is a wild story. This is a silly story. This cannot happen. This is not a real story. So you would better all go back to your work before I punish you for disturbing the peace. So you would all go back to your work. So you go and do your work. Otherwise I will punish you for what? Disturbing the peace. You are all disturbing the peace. You are all making people afraid of these things. So this is not a real story. This is wild. So I will punish you for disturbing the peace. So you all better go for your work. So village chief didn't believe the story that these people told. So the men went away and the chief shook his head and mumbled to himself, nonsense like that upsets the community. So these people went off from the village chief. They went back to their work from the village chief because the village chief said, I will punish you. So these people went back. But then the village chief was saying that he said to himself, he mumbled to himself, he said to himself that nonsense like that upsets the community. These people are very nonsense. They are talking foolish things. They are talking absurdity. They are talking foolish things. They are fool talks. So that is not a real story. They are talking foolish things. They are upsetting the community. They are disturbing the community. So these people are nonsense. Fantastic, isn't it? The stool said, imagine a talking yarn. So when these people had gone, when this village chief was sitting alone in his stool, the stool spoke to him. His chair spoke to him. The chair he was sitting started speaking to him. It said that, fantastic, isn't it? The story those people said is fantastic, isn't it? Imagine a talking yarn. So the stool is saying, the chair is saying to him that, how can a yarn talk? Here ends the story, okay? Are you clear of this? You got the idea? Everything is clear for you? Okay, so the village chief didn't believe the story when those people said, and when the thing happened to him, he believed because his chair started speaking to himself. So he believed the thing. Then only he understood the things. So I hope this is clear for you. This is an interesting story. Please do read the textbook. Then I'll send the notes through WhatsApp. You have to write and send me back. So thank you.